Alright, y'all, what up? So, right now, we're watching The Flash, Season 4, Episode 16, Run Iris Run. And so, we see Harry and Cisco trying to figure out a plan to stop the vote. They can't seem to come up with anything. And Cisco wants Harry to go home, get some rest to recharge his brain so that way they can go at it tomorrow. Harry doesn't want to do that, so he tries to compare, Thawne against the Thinker. And he finally figures it out on the night of the particle accelerator explosion. The Thinker was trying to increase his intelligence. That's how he got his power. So Harry thinks, well, maybe he can do the exact same thing, and maybe that way he can combat the Thinker intellectually. Of course, no one really thinks that's a good idea, because that'll put him at risk big time. Ralph is worried that he may be getting worried. He tells Iris, "Listen, you have no idea how you can comprehend against that because." All you do is sit behind the desk while everyone else risks their lives. Very messed up to say, but hey, he's actually very correct. And right now, just before the commercial break, we saw pretty much the first new meta. He's actually stopped another meta from robbing the bank, telling him, "Listen, you're in sin, using your powers that God gave you to rob this bank. You don't want to hurt anyone in this bank or me. So because I'm just letting you know, when you touch that money, your life changes forever." So the bank robber is going to probably fire him to the crisp. That doesn't happen. Instead, he actually takes his powers away. So now here we go. "3 years, Mr. Fry is the bank robber's name. I'll call him that from now on." That's why I told you exactly on the road. He powers it. Did it just disappear? Any idea how this happened? Pause next, nothing. His powers just disappeared like it was nothing. I agree. Air cry. Still broad daylight. Before the other gets still safe. Amazing. Like I'm being terminated. I'm Sarah Connor. I'll go back to Ralph. What I see. Fry walks into the bank. Fire goes. Meets his other kind. And his big powers are gone. See, this guy did something Fry. I think we need to ask that guy. The guy that stopped Fry from doing anything. Ask him. He may know. However, he does know. He's the one who took the powers. My question is, I wonder what does Matthew Kim do with those powers that he's taken? Does he put them in a little box? I wonder what happens when he disposes of them from the actual owner. Does he recycle those powers? What does he do? Does he have the power of the Thinker pretty much where he can use those powers at a limited or an unlimited source whenever he wants? And now we see Iris in her patented purple-white-ish jacket. It's nice. Okay, down here. So we see Harry working on his new stuff. So Harry and Ralph were working on his new little gadget. He said, "Do you think you can eat later? We're trying to save lives here." My neurons fire. Oh, this is gonna get good. So Harry can pretty much predict things within 4 seconds. For example, Ralph dropped some mustard on the ground on his pants, and he knew that based off of Ralph's eating habits, and he pretty much just took all these different possibilities, and there you go. 4 seconds of predictions right there. answer is none. Oh. What from your fancy middle cap? Surprise of her. Except for my very small thing. Your head is on fire. Oh wow, Harry's head is on fire. Too much neuron. Alright, so Joe's asking Iris how come she's out in the field. She says, look, I'm just trying to prove to everyone that I'm not afraid to go out in the field every once in a while. Joe's like, wait a second, who said that? And Iris said, well, Ralph did. We all know you're fearless. So don't ever forget that. Alright, so Joe goes in to investigate Mr. Kim. Looks like he's like EMT. He was gonna hurt people. It was my duty to help people. Oh, wow. Alright, so Matthew Kim has Iris in the chokehold, and Barry gets there just in time. And pretty much, Barry tries to run after Matthew as he tries to run off, but he doesn't have his powers. To which Iris says, guys, I think I found it. So now we're ready for Iris, the speedster. Yay for purple lightning. Alright guys, so now we're back. So right now, Kaylin and everyone is running tests on Iris to prove the fact that she's an actual speedster. So Joe just figured out, okay, Matthew Kim has the ability to transfer your DNA into whoever he touches, and for some reason he touched Iris. So now Iris, as we all know, is now a speedster. So Matthew's power is melts down the powerful bonds of DNA. So that's what makes him. So he breaks down the very strong constructs of DNA and switches them pretty much. You know, that's pretty damn balling if you ask me. Fucked up, but balling. For those that actually need their powers, I mean. Someone out there has Fry's powers right now. We need to find them as much as we need to find Kim. So now it's time. I love this little role reversal. They're kind of it reminds me of Smallville when Clark lost his powers and Lois got his power. And this is what this reminds me of. And now they're having a little fun. I like how they're having a lot of fun with Iris in this episode. This is gonna be pretty cool. Alright, so Harry goes to Cisco for some help, and Cisco does not want to help him at all. And I can understand why. I can understand that. So Kellen's like, well, why can't you just help him? Tell him to go somewhere. Try to match his intellect with Madman. His informations are warping the world. So Cisco's like, why isn't anyone else backing me up on this? Like, this is pretty dangerous. Wow, seeing Iris run this fast is really funny. Okay, so we see Barry pretty much, because you see Iris in the speed lab, and Barry is not loving the fact that he doesn't have his speed right now. He's so used to it. You know, even Iris sees it. He just feels like DeVoe's taking everything away from him. I gotta say, seeing Iris fly off that speed mill is hilarious. She's like, I can't slow down. He's like, all right. He's like, all right, honey. Barry's like, all right, honey. I'm gonna need you to just ramp down your speed, ramp down your speed just a little bit. And she's like, can't slow down. And she just flies the other way. That is hilarious to me. I laughed honestly seeing that. That's why I actually there's like a little cut, there was a little cut right there in the video. I had to take that time to laugh. Wow, that's super annoying. All right, so Ralph, so Cisco, so I'm sorry. Iris tells Ralph and Cisco to suit up, but Ralph's like, nah, I'm not doing that. This will just give DeVoe a chance to get me out in the open. So Cisco and Kaylin. I forgot that Iris doesn't have a mask. So Barry's like, okay, please be careful. Wow, this is so cool. Trapped on the 14th floor. Destroy it as fast as you can. Wow. Iris is really going, man. Now Barry's like talking it through it. He's like, all right, now wind your arms around this to put out the fire. Let's see how she does. Oh, snap. She's getting, I have to say, she's getting a lot faster than Barry did. All right, so Iris is pinned, and she's very starting like, listen, you have to phase. She's like, I don't know how you have to vibrate at a very high frequency. So she went in there to get her. Alright, so they get back to the lab. Iris will be healing up pretty soon. Ralph says, look, you shouldn't have been out there. You weren't ready. Iris is like, Ralph, I saved a lot of people. He said, yeah, but it's still not worth the risk. So, Kaylee cannot replicate melting point's powers. That seems to bring on a permanent basis. Great, that's great. Work on my will. Ever since Izzy, man, Ralph has been totally shook. Alright, so Cisco finally agreed to help Harry finish his thinking cap. Now we're really cooking with gas here, people. Now we finally got a chance against the vote. This is dope. So Iris is finally breaking her silence on what Ralph told her earlier. That she's always behind the desk, staying in there at the lab. And Ralph said, and Barry's like, Iris, you don't have to prove that to anybody. After last year, there's some reason that it stopped. Maybe it's a saboteur, I don't know. Maybe because you run to the Speed Force. I don't know. I won't quit my job. I'm doing this team, and now I'm for the most part. I just sit here while you guys, risking your lives. It's our powers. It's not just that, Barry. It took me getting these powers to realize that when it's my turn to do what all you've been doing. Putting myself. That fearlessness I had is still in me. Okay, well, that means a lot more. Okay, so Iris now wants to take point in checking out Matthew Kim because it turns out this guy is actually trying to sell his powers. Wow. That is a smart ass idea. He's actually selling. This dude is basically the meta power dealer that we all know and love. So Joe's about to fire up, but looks like Matthew Kim just sold his power. I'm sorry, Fry's power to some middle-aged guy. Iris is in the way. She's getting ready to get in. I'm sorry. I'm going to say Iris is on her way to demolish the situation. I can't wait.